your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Ruston, Louisiana, Joe IA Stadium, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and we'll be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Northwestern. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense will have the first possession of the game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Wants to throw. It's Moffitt. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. The first time tonight. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So Northwestern's offense will have its first possession of the game. This quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Makes the grab, and they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. To the air, it's Moffitt. He's got an open man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's got it. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time.
He's got it inside the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Working that left side now. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Touchdown, Wildcats! Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Here's a heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking downfield, it's Moffitt. Got his man on the right. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly.
If you're trying to throw these curl routes against zone coverage, you got to have great timing. Nice job there by the quarterback, understanding where he wanted to go with it, but also the conviction. Did you see the arm talent on that throw?
And the quarterback goes down at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break. A lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. There he goes. Made a defender miss. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40.